Hello everybody and welcome back to Chaos Productions. In today's video, I will be breaking down and talking about The Walking Dead comic issue 189. Yes, we are only one issue away from 190. Make sure to stay tuned towards the end of the video because I will be going over what I think is going to happen in issue 190 as well. Alright, with all that being said, let's just jump on in. I'm going to kind of skip around this time, kind of like how I did with my issue 188 review, just because not everything we see in this episode is that interesting to me. Don't get me wrong, everything is obviously leading up to some kind of big reveal in the end, but at the moment I'm just going to skip over them. Alright, so jumping in, we get to see Merker in his cell talking to some character that I don't recognize right off the bat. I'm sorry, you can correct me in the comments down below to who this is, but either way, they tell Merker to stay away from the back wall in his cell because they're going to be breaking him out. The cell wall then explodes with everyone, including Rick and Governor Milton, noticing the explosion. Merker's soldiers that break him out go to say that they will gather the remaining soldiers to liberate the Commonwealth. We then cut to Rick yelling at Governor Milton, telling her to get out of the Commonwealth because everyone is turned on her. Then the soldiers try breaking into Milton's house, but Rick barricaded the door after he came in so he could get her out of the Commonwealth. Milton's son is being an absolute brat to Rick, saying that no one has any balls to start a revolt or even stand up to Governor Milton in the Commonwealth, but we all know as the readers that everyone does have the balls to stand up. Just to throw this in here real quick, I did call this back in my issue 188 and 187 review that I thought some sort of civil war would be starting, and Rick does confirm that this is a revolt, so I wasn't fully right, but I knew some kind of war would be starting. But I mean, I think we all knew that. I mean, that it was obvious that they were building to this. Anyways, so yeah, a war is about to begin. Oh, real quick, I also just want to add in here, just so no one gets confused, Rick isn't turning evil, and he's not really even on Governor Milton's side. He just feels that Milton's family does not deserve to die, and he wants to try and keep them alive. This is kind of like how he was in Season 9 before he left the show, how he believed that all life was important, and he didn't want to kill everyone. He has a little bit of that same mindset here, obviously not as powerful because Carl's still with him in the comics, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so once Rick, Milton, and her people get out of the Commonwealth, they then run into Jesus, who Maggie obviously sent to go check on how everything's going, so Jesus and his men get Milton and her people out of the Commonwealth quickly. We also do get some good dialogue between Rick and Jesus, and man do I miss these guys on the show. Anyways, we also see Eugene stuck in a herd of walkers, and he gives this pretty cool speech about how Rick taught him how to fight back and how to not be scared of the undead. Once again, kind of like how Eugene is right now in the show. Lastly, the main point in this issue is where Merker and his men are looking for Milton, and then all the citizens of the Commonwealth start forming a riot against the soldiers and throwing things. We then end off with Merker telling Rick that he needs him to lead the Commonwealth, and Rick actually does look like he is debating leading the Commonwealth, and that's where issue 189 leaves off at. Issue 190 will definitely be Rick's big decision, and it'll show us more of what this revolt might turn into. What do you guys think of this issue? This is way better than issue 187 and 188 in my opinion. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments down below. If you are new here, make sure to slam a like on this video and subscribe, guys. I thank you so much for 10 subscribers, and let's just try and hit 15. Alright guys, with all this being said, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.